Hey, man, let me stop this. Got too crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get some motherfucking claps going.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, there we go. Hold on, say with my claps.
We don't forgot though.
Yeah, we gotta get back in the motion and the groove. It's been a while. Ooh.
Oh, now let me get cold.
Yeah, get cold. Yo, man, you see the new arena. You see the new vibes. You see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's been a while, but thank you for coming back. We appreciate it. The No Free Game Podcast. As always, your humble, gracious host, King Solomon. And to my left, LeAngelo Ball's manager. He actually made Crow wrote and produced Tweaker. I don't know.
A little bit.
The Big Juice Show. Let's get some more fucking claps going for the Big Juice Show.
My guys, good to be back, baby.
Oh, man. If you are listening, we are now in 2025. Cheers. Woo. Shout out to Stephanie George, who was our last episode. Again, greatly appreciated. You know what? I needed a break, man. I needed a break. Life was lifing. Baby girl was baby girling. Yo, man, newborns, having kids and shit. I mean, you know, people tell you it's life-changing. People tell you, you know, how different things are going to be, but you don't really know until it happens. And, like, everything changes. And it changes so fast. And, like, you have to quickly, like, adapt and quickly try to figure shit out. So, yeah, the past couple months, you know, that's really what we're doing. Then we had the holiday season. But, Drew, how are you, man? How you feeling? You look good. You look nourished. You look like you've been drinking your water.
I'm trying not to crash out, King. I'm just trying not to crash out.
You know, we were talking off air. And 2025 might be the year to crash out.
It is.
There's a lot of crashing out going on. A lot of mental gymnastics happening.
I have a question though. Is a crash out inevitable, or is it manageable? Right, with all this, because I had said like, well, maybe thus said, nigga, it's crazy. You said, no, that's too easy. I'm tired. You was like,
yeah, no, I am so tired.
So
I'm so tired of everybody using mental illness as a way to justify behavior.
Okay.
Everybody got a mental illness.
You can't get the crazy pass.
So I take the New York subway for work. Okay, I take the subway 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the week.
Really?
And God, I know what mental illness looks like. Okay, when you are on the subway getting ready to go back to Penn Station to go home in Jersey, and you happen to get on the train and you see a gentleman or a woman come on, straight up yelling and cursing at themselves.
Mental illness.
Just yelling and just they can't, like, just cursing. They'll look at you dead in your eyes. They are not talking to you. That is mental illness. Niggas crashing out with miscommunications. That I can't blame mental illness.
That's scary.
I think there's a lot of thought. I think there's a lot of intellectual thought going on.
Malice.
I don't even, you know what? But malice to me, right? So we'll paint the picture for the audience, right?
Okay.
I think in situations where people use malice, there is a well thought out intellectual reason for the malice. Now, the reasoning may not be good. It may not be something that I agree with, but you can ask the person and they can give you X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y. It's a well thought out reasoning to then do something in retaliation to that reasoning, right? I don't even think in situations where there's crash outs, there's any of that happening. I don't think there's I think there is thought, and then the thought doesn't go into another thought. I think the thought just stays in that one space.
Then they floor it. Fuck it. 100 miles per hour. Then it's just 100.
Well, listen, we'll take hip hop for an example.
Okay, let's go.
We were just watching a clip, and Jim Jones is now coming out basically saying the whole Dipset, the whole Dipset aesthetic and vibe and everything was created from him. And you know what? That could be true. That could, for all we know, that could be so true. The problem is niggas are 55 arguing about the glory days in 96.
From 22. Yo.
Dipset ain't been on top of the world since 01.
Yo, that's the...
Nigga, do you know people who are born in 01 now can drive and can drink alcohol?
I don't like hearing that. It shows our age.
Yeah, so like that, that to me is crashing out. Why are we having this conversation?
So then, what's the reason? So now, what's the reason for that? Because like you said, 20 years ago, like our niggas suppressing some shit, and then like so, we did agree off air that whomever decides to crash out, there is no end goal. You like fuck it.
Right. The end goal is just straight up chaos.
That's why it's a crash. It's like
that's
I'm gonna hit the wall.
Right.
And
whatever happens to the wall, whatever
happens.
happens to the people next to the wall, it is what it is.
And it might not be me or thus said wall after the crash out. Fuck it. But leading up to when niggas is doing that 100 miles into that wall, like my thing is like, what the fuck is going through your head?
So that's where I think thought comes into play, right? I'm like,
then malice, you're evil.
See, but again, with malice, there's an end goal.
Oh, okay. That's what so you like
there is a end goal to the for example, me and you got beef. Okay. I'm gonna clip your tires, or I'm going to slice your tires. Yeah. The end goal is you can't go nowhere, and you are now inconvenienced.
Yeah. Now you're going to inconvenience. Yeah, you're going to
because for whatever reason, so that is malice. For whatever reason, I want to inconvenience you because I feel like we got beef and whatever. So the end goal is to cause you the same discomfort and inconvenience. In a crash out, there is all you want is destruction. However, the destruction comes, the destruction comes. Yeah. Jim Jones trying to crash out and tell people he created Dipset. Who fucking cares? Are we now going to look back and think, oh, Cam was a kid? Cam is now 50 years old as well, doing sports anchoring with Mace, making a bag.
They're journalists now.
You think Cam give a fuck about who created Dipset?
Niggas doesn't wear pink anymore.
Who's like, this is what you see what I'm saying? Where's the end goal? What are you trying to accomplish here? You're not harming these people. These people are moved on.
Yeah, shit.
This all actually leads me...
Is it a crash out?
This all leads me to... I actually think crashing out is why President Trump got elected. So hear me out. So I, like, you know... So obviously, if you're watching this, you don't live under a rock. You know President Trump is about to be our president again. And we can talk about a lot of reasons why. And actually, we'll kind of discuss a little bit here. Just I have a few thoughts on it. But I think after once the election came out that day, everybody knew Trump was going to win. You kind of just ask people, like CNN and all these other news networks, Fox, whatever, asking people, and just even on TikTok and social media, they're asking people, who'd you voted for? A lot of people said Trump, and they said why. And to me, it just made me realize we are all fucking broke. As a society, as an American people, we are all very poor.
Yes.
The majority of us are very, very broke.
Yes.
Because if you look at what happened, right? The Democrats came out and said, hey, the stock market's doing great. Hey, we stopped inflation. Okay. Hey, the job unemployment's all-time lows. And they expected people to be like, oh shit, my financial future's great. Oh shit, the market's doing well? Oh, well, guess what? Eggs still cost $10.
Bacon's 13. I got beef bacon the other day.
You can't buy a house if you want. You got to be a millionaire to buy a house.
Cars ain't go back since COVID. Like nigga.
And to me, it's the line between reality and perception, right? Facts versus perception. And people, and especially I think people on the Democratic side, don't understand that facts don't equate to how people feel. Right? We'll take the subway as an example too. Mayor Adams came out, said, "Yo, the subway's the safest it's been since for 10 years."
Shit.
Do I feel fucking safe? Cause when I go take the subway, I see everybody fucking nervous as shit. So my point is, you can tell us all these facts all you want.
It's a very skewed perception, because perception is reality. So
And I don't feel like I'm making money.
Yeah.
And I'm making money.
So this is a great point. Yeah, yo. So this is a great point. This is a great point. This is game.
I don't feel like I made shit.
It also is relative too, because everything's relativity. So we're in Jersey. We're in one of the Meccas, right? And it's if not, I think it is the most expensive state.
Top 5.
Top 3 maybe, for
top
real.
5. I think it's top 5. Last time I looked, at least.
But it's definitely top 5, right?
100% top 5.
And we live there. Lucky us. So I was explaining to my man, we were talking, and I was explaining to him inflation versus the power of a dollar, like spending power. Those are two very different matters, because what people don't understand too, like, yeah, we know inflation happens and this, that, and third. And, he was trying to say the relativity of like, well, yeah, I know, I think about it. He was like, I think about it like this. Like, my grandparents know, for example, my father was like, bacon. He was like, I remember bacon cost 57 cents a pound and shit. I was like, well, I remember niggas had to sit on the back of the bus. So it's like that is no good, my nigga.
Right,
what are we talking about? And then he was like, this nigga never used Google. Then he used Google. Was like, what the fuck is he stamping? What the fuck are you doing? He's on the phone. Look, 1973, bacon went up. First time, all-time high, past $1 a pound. I'm like, you still on this shit? You still on this shit? Because he couldn't get past his mind that and this was actually, King, it was less than a pound, a little bit less than a pound. It was $13. He's like, oh no, I guess I won't even enjoy it because it costs so much.
But he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. But where did it get so crazy? Because that's only from when he was a kid. So let's just say roughly 70 years. He said my power was 73, 74, 70 years. It went from 57 cents to $13, right? And inflation is just when the prices increase, the cost of living, whatever. But the spending, I guess the spending power of a dollar is like, you're not able to buy the same shit. What 57 cents ain't get you? That's putting something on the bacon.
I can't, but like you don't even have to. But you don't even have to go back 70 years. You can look at the past 5. Bacon 5 years ago was probably what, $8, $7,
$3.
$3, depending on
3 years ago. 3. It wasn't
like
even 5 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even have to go. We can just look in the past 3 to 5 years. So it's like, to go back to my point of, I think everybody crashed out and voted for Trump because at this point though, but for real, at this point, what other option you giving people, right? If y'all telling me, everything is cool, copacetic, but I can't pay for nothing. Everything, like I go to,
nothing.
Like before we spent $200 that lasts me a month in groceries, that lasts me a month and a half.
So back to the
now
groceries.
That $200
we live in Jersey.
2 weeks.
They increased groceries and took our fucking bags away.
And I can't even fucking carry nothing.
Now you can't carry. And if you want to carry these motherfuckers, you have to now pay for the fucking bags. What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing?
Run into my fucking. Hold on, I gotta. Come on,
nigga.
Son.
It's crazy. But here's the thing: they took the plastic bags away, but all the shit that the shit comes in is plastic.
And so
who fucking with us?
And no, but let's keep it a bean though. They took away the plastics for global warming and shit. Yeah, you just saw what happened in California with the fires. Global warming here.
It's came.
We going already.
That motherfucker's our next door neighbor.
We going already. So y'all taking away my plastic. Y'all taking away my plastic. Ain't about to save nothing no more, dog. You should have did this back in 1970.
Shit.
Take away the plastic now when the shit's already here.
Yeah.
So like that. So again, this goes back to my point of crashing out. Like
they left us with no choice. That's what you say as far as how Trump got.
So what else are you supposed to do? You can't keep voting for. You can't go back and be like, yo, we're gonna give Joe and Kamala, whoever the Democrats put out there, we're gonna give them another 4 years. When I can't afford nothing. Dog, if you look at the housing market right now in Jersey, it's absurd. Bro, niggas
chill.
out
You
here,
are adamant. He is adamant about-
niggas out here asking for $600,000 for a nigga's garage.
Yo.
Come on, son.
Nah. Everything fucked up. Shit fucked up. Yo, real rap though. The crit, like, who's stealing? Why the fuck is Ukraine get so? Who's stealing?
Yo,
who is stealing? Who is taking the? Where's it going?
So
where's it going?
You know what's funny? So people always say that, right? So this is the thing that makes me laugh about people, right? We complain saying, "Oh, we pay taxes, and but where's that money going?" Right? It's going to Ukraine. It's going to this. It's going to that. But at the same time, they'd be like, "Oh, well, the government don't know how to run money. I don't want to pay taxes. The government don't do well my taxes, whatever." So why you even fucking care where the money going? Why you even care? They was never using that money right in the first place.
Nah.
And they wasn't paying for Ukraine. They was paying for Mexico. They wasn't paying for Mexico. They're paying for Saudi Arabia. They wasn't paying for Saudi Arabia. They were paying for fucking the niggas to kill Osama.
They put it.
Niggas are using Ukraine because Ukraine's the name for today. Tomorrow they will talk about fucking Guatemala. Then they gonna talk about Greenland. They ain't gonna you know what I'm saying? This is the same shit been going on for 100 years. Just like World War I.
Do you think so back to crashing out, do you think that we can put it at bay or find a medium or that because he's about to get inaugurated, right?
I think it's like next week some shit.
Yeah, that shit's coming up. And I see what Sleepy Joe do. He said Ukraine a little more. He see like here niggas.
Yeah. Now he finishing up. Yeah. And honestly, this is actually probably my favorite. This version of Joe Biden probably my favorite Joe Biden.
He's thugging.
I wish he would did this before. You know what? And this goes back.
Not act like he ain't know what like he was at fucking Diddy's all goddamn night.
And this
like the fuck was you doing, Joe?
This again is my problem with the Democrats, right? Like they are very much on this moral high horse. And like this moral grounds, and like you got to do things with integrity, and you got to do the right thing. Stop it.
They became old Republicans. Democrats don't even know. They don't even know. They literally
became 1980, 1990 Republicans. 110%.
If 110%. Crack was on the table, they'd find a way to be like, it's crack, and then you know what? Smoke it and cut your dick off.
And I think so. It's funny because I was talking and I was looking at the exit polls, right? And like who voted for who. One thing that just made me laugh is women voted for Trump. And the lifelong tale that women don't like women, it continues on to this day. But
say that again. I don't think I heard you.
I digress.
Okay. I don't know if I heard.
But if you look at who voted for who, literally, if you are a person that went to college and has a relatively decent life, you voted for Kamala. If you didn't go to college,
interesting fact.
If you are a blue collar worker, you basically voted for Trump.
Yeah, I can see that too.
20 years ago, those exact numbers would have flipped.
The exact same thing.
Those exact numbers would have flipped.
Changes. Different sides of the couch.
So it's crazy to me. And again, it goes on to the messaging and it goes on perception, right? Instead of acknowledging like, yo, immigration's a problem. Everything's too fucking expensive. There is no more middle class.
Done.
Instead of acknowledging those things, you tell us, no, everything is cool. Y'all not looking at the numbers. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about y'all numbers.
I think they're the ones stealing.
And a large majority of the country don't give a fuck about those numbers. Cause guess what?
They don't exist.
And they're still $10. Basic shit is still, bro, I remember being 20, 21, making like 40, 50K and feeling like the fucking man.
Nigga.
Feeling like the fucking man.
Nigga.
Hell, when I first got into my finance job, this is 2019, 2019, something like that. Yeah, 5 years in this shit.
Wow.
2020, 2019, something like that. My shit was like 62,000. 62, yeah, $62,450. So this is
roughly
5 years ago.
Okay.
I'm up.
No worry, you can take care of yourself.
I'm up. I am way past that number now. And I am broke.
And here's a kicker. You got like you make more, you better yourself, right? And we got the things we wanted. But you're paying now to stay there.
Just to maintain.
Let's just say it doubled, right? Like not watching, but so let's say 5 years ago it's 60,000. 5 years later it's 120, right? So 5 years ago you got 60, and you're like, oh, I could do this and do that to elevate, change status, whatever. Then that happens, eggs go up, milk goes up.
My purchasing power is exactly the same as it was 5 years ago.
That's what I was saying. The spending power, because they were like, oh, things went up. But I was telling my man, like you said, okay, yes, inflation, that's one thing. But the spending power of $1, where the fuck is the in between? Where did that go?
There was none.
That's what nobody's understanding.
Like literally, the what I can pay for and buy is basically the same fucking thing.
$100,000 now is equatable to roughly 70.
Which is
people don't get that. 100,000
way more now, and I have the same purchasing power.
Nigga,
so like that's, and listen, I don't like Trump. I've been on this pod, said it multiple times. I am not a Trump person, but I get it.
I have no quarrels with.
I get it. When she lost and got smoked, and then in the public, in the popular vote, I said, yeah, I get it.
I got it. I got it. But I also knew she was going to get smoked. But you said this thing about women not liking women. I don't know if I heard you correctly.
Women don't. I mean, this is how many more examples do you need?
You know what? I don't know, because they didn't like. Fuck it. You bitches didn't like each other in kindergarten. You didn't like each other in high school. It's a fucking Mean Girls, Carrie, fucking bitch, The Wizard of Oz. This shit goes on. Why? You don't watch the WNBA.
You talk about it,
and
let's go there.
But
we can go there.
Niggas just hated it.
We can go there because women don't even like Caitlin Clark.
I actually fuck with her.
Yo,
she actually did. Angel, look, I don't know if she wants to sell her body. I'm gonna say body like Charles the White said, but you don't look like you trying to practice a layup package.
No, I'm gonna be fair.
Continue.
The look isn't even the problem.
No, I'm not even saying that. I like that.
If she is to be fair, because I just seen Shay do something for ESPN with niggas all half naked or some shit like that. I just seen
Shay Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he just what's the shit that Sports Illustrated do? The
naked shit.
Yeah, the naked shit. So I just seen a bunch of men niggas do it. So it's not even.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
saying. If anything, I think that would help the WNBA. But that's a whole different conversation.
Hell yeah,
that's a whole different conversation. It's not even that, and I don't even want to choose Angel Reese because I don't think Angel Reese is the problem at all. To be quite honest.
No, she's helping.
I was, this is a couple, it may be last month. I saw the owner of one of the WNBA teams. She was talking about, I think Time Magazine gave Caitlin Clark the sports person of the year, some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
So the owner of said WNBA team basically said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that Times should have put all of the women on the cover and made it the sports league of the year. Are you fucking stupid? And no disrespect whatsoever. But have we really lost any sense of just critical thinking here? This is like the NBA in the 80s when Michael Jordan was just on his rise, being like, nah, he not even that nice. There's a bunch about the bird. There's a bunch of
you still trying to fuck with Sam Bowie.
Yeah, like, what are we talking about? She is your hottest commodity, and you're like, nah, she don't need to get all that praise. It should be for all of us.
She needs all of it.
Are you like, my thing is like, yo, even if you feel that way, shut up. Bronny James is being posted around all of the NBA, and he plays a minute, if that. In the NBA. But guess what? You know what the NBA realized?
What?
Well, that's LeBron's son. It's probably a good idea to market that kid, huh? It's
because he's bringing in chicken. That's what I'm about to say.
Because he's what, top 10 in the NBA in jersey sales?
My nigga.
So it's probably a good idea.
60 seconds of airtime. Caitlin Clark is fighting for her motherfucking life every night, dropping buckets. She might as well be Jerry West. And they find it, but the thing is too, fuck it. Whoever's in charge of that shit, WNBA, is crashing the fuck out. They crashing the fuck out. Because who are you marketing to? Who are you marketing to? Because they be like, oh, they hate it. I don't care if y'all is nice or not. Like we like this ain't about that. Like that shit. But this is the product, right? So it's not nobody's like real fit. Like they're not comparing it or equating it to what the WNBA is doing versus the NBA. It's not, because it's two different leagues, right? But the thing is, who are they marketing to? Because women ain't watching it, but they like, niggas is hating. You bitches is sitting next to me watching the game with the niggas, not asking about what the fuck the WNBA is doing.
And guess what? NBA fans, basketball fans, we actually like watching Caitlin Clark play.
Love it.
She's actually entertaining. Watching her cross two of you ladies up in a step back three from fucking 40 feet is entertaining.
And she get hated on.
It's entertaining.
So it's like
good product. So like that's what I don't understand. I just
so they got mad. She was singularly on the cut, like she did just do it by herself.
She got Athlete of the Year. Yeah. That's she already has the cover. It was like the cover of Time. She got Athlete of the Year, something like that. So the owner of the team, I forgot what team it was, but was just saying that they should have made it for the whole league. And to me, again, this is just I don't.
Well, Kyle says, all right. Do women watch women's sports? Because here's the kicker. When I listen, we play sports and shit, right? When I listen to these interviews and even the best women athletes talk about the men athletes that they idolized and revolve their game around. Be it from Caitlyn to Serena to whomever.
Right. But even in that sense, that's okay. And to answer your question, I mean, men watch sports more than women as a whole. So I think it's just natural that more men would watch women's sports than women will, which is fine. Like that's not necessarily the problem.
There's a whole problem.
The problem is now that you have a Jordan-esque figure, a LeBron-esque figure in Caitlin Clark, a Steph Curry-esque figure, a figure that now my daughter, right, when she gets older, guess what? I'm going to have her watch Caitlin Clark. I'm going to have her be a fan of Juju Watkins, some of these ladies that are coming up that are nice with it, right? Because before, they didn't have that many options. There just wasn't that many options. There was, you had the Lisa Leslies and some of the Sue Birds and Maya Moore. Like, there were some. But like, now that we have social media and like now you can see these clips and like it's just so much more in our face and marketed more.
I
think there are just more women that other young girls can idolize after. And not to say that they're like those women never existed. Of course they did. They like there are young women who grew up like I want to be like Maya Moore, I want to be like Lisa Leslie, whatever. All those things are true. But I mean the level, you can't argue that the level of young girls growing up to be like, hey, I want to be like Caitlin Clark is going to be significantly larger. That's just with social media and it's just because the time changes. So that's going to eventually change. But to be a league that's almost like openly trying to fight against that is just Bizarre. And this goes back to women. There are no such thing as girls. And I was talking to my wife about this. I be seeing this on TikTok. I be seeing it on TikTok and everybody be like, oh, are you a girl's girl? Ain't no such thing as a girl's girl. Never seen it.
Never
seen it.
From kindergarten through grade school, high school, college.
You ever seen two little girls try to share together?
I've seen a little girl cut a little girl's hair last night on Instagram because they weren't sharing. That's what I see. And also too, I'm just gonna put it out. I'm gonna give some game. It's nothing wrong with women doing anything. That's the thing. Because men who really give a fuck don't give a fuck. That's the irony, right? But here's the thing. I don't think that the success is going to come in one, like you said, the it's divisiveness within its own entity. It's business, right? But they have vaginas. Have vaginas. And that's where it is because they have vaginas. They have vaginas. What the fuck are we doing? We know what gym class looks like. We know what the fuck summer camp looks like. As bad as Caitlin Clark is, if I'm in fucking 6th grade in a summer camp, I'm picking fucking Daquan with autism before I'm picking up 6th grade year old Caitlin Clark. She's tough as shit. I guess she probably always been tough. Daquan is touching the fucking backboard. Let's hoop, my nigga. What are we doing? Like, it's dope and all that shit, but it's like, stop comparing apples to oranges. And fuck me. Once again this year, was the WNBA not, or was it, in the red as a business model?
Yeah, but to be honest though, I do push back against that argument. And here's the reason why though. Here's the reason why.
What the fuck?
Nate, is there another women's sports league that isn't in the red?
Is it?
No. But just because I think the bigger reason why is because
they have vaginas.
No, because historically, women's sports weren't popular. That's just a fact. Do I think that can change now? Absolutely. And actually, I was talking. The reason
you
why,
really
though,
think so?
100%. And the reason why though is social media. Social media is the ultimate equalizer, right? Because ultimately, there are a lot of let's take just true basketball fans who just like basketball. There are now enough highlights to see a Juju Watkins do like a step back, cross a girl, she falls and hits it. That's entertaining. There's enough Caitlin Clark highlights of her coming across 2 steps past half court and shooting. That's entertaining.
That shit
now, well, hold on. Now that's just a pure basketball fans. Now we're just talking about male fans. Well, there's a lot of attractive women in WNBA now who now I can see their Instagrams. I can see them in this. So now it's like, oh, she look good. Let me go watch. Right? So like there's enough now where we can get to know these players and know who these women are, especially because in the college level, college women basketball is actually lit.
It's turned. That shit turned.
So like now there's
a shout out to old girl from Rutgers. I forgot her name.
The one that went crazy, right?
Fucking go.
I forgot her name too, but she went nuts. So now there's a legitimate gateway from college to the pro league for women that I think will continue to add viewers. So I think because of social media, I eventually think the WNBA will be in the green. Eventually. So I understand that they have been in the red, but I think there's a lot of factors there that joking. Like I get the joke.
You should be a politician.
But
you have not answered my question. Where the fuck is the money going to Ukraine, nigga? You know.
I'm just saying that I understand why it was in the red. I see the potential. Like for me, if I had the capital, I would 100% invest in a WNBA team. 100%.
This nigga good.
100%.
He answered my question.
I would.
Viewership.
I would.
First red.
I would.
But I get it. We're not gonna, because you know what? They gotta change it. These bitches out there wearing shit, they look like little giants. All these motherfucking.
Yeah, but you have to understand where they come from, though. You have to understand where the WNBA even came from. Like they launched this league when nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck. So like for them to even still be alive is incredible.
It's the
XFL
NFL
and the AFL and all the other fucking sports that done came out
because they're men. So boom, thank you. Niggas get the shit into the stick. They stay going. You niggas ain't performing. That's what.
It's not entertaining.
Viewership.
It's not entertaining.
No, it
XFL
makes no
isn't entertaining.
It makes no sense. No, some of that shit.
No,
how about some of you broads? At the free throw line, fuck it, hit that bitch. hit that bitch. Fuck it. Yo, because viewership.
MMA basketball.
Yeah. Like, if y'all want to turn some shit up, I don't really care.
But I just care about entertainment. And I'm a view. I'm a
so
fan.
drop kick that bitch at half court. So kid, because like, what are we talking about? I'm about to crash because it's like, yo, Caitlyn Tough.
Yo.
Now, can she roundhouse that bitch right before she do a layup? I don't care. Yo, because she can't D-Dame. It's like, what am I...
But we don't... But that's not... Who cares? I don't want to see Caitlin Clark versus Dame. That's not entertaining.
Right, I want to see...
That's not entertaining.
I want to see her choke somebody the fuck out. Like,
I'm just saying, that's not entertaining.
Nah, you right.
I like entertainment. I like entertainment.
That's a good
So like,
answer,
even for example, even like the women's soccer team when they was winning all those World Cups.
I like that.
Entertaining.
That's
they was
tough.
smoking them bitches. Entertaining. All I care about is entertainment.
And then they get smoked by the USA high school team.
That don't matter. It don't matter.
Nigga, viewership is fuck out of here.
It don't matter. You know what? So speaking of social media, so I'm good. I'm curious to ask you about this because I think I either saw this on TikTok or something. Speaking of TikTok, RP, yeah, the RP TikTok soon. Yeah, it's about to.
That's
be clipped.
real.
It's soon. Yeah, I think like next week it's about to be clipped.
I answer quite good.
Fuck. Do you think? So like my daughter is 8 months, right? Do you think when she gets older, like 16, 17, do you think social media is still going to be as like cool? Like, do you think she's going to be on social media like we are now?
It's that's a great question. It's just gonna be, because here's the crazy thing. I looked at I was just going through all the shit because shit, damn, we ain't gonna get in that age. We ain't old niggas, but shit.
Yeah, but we know like pre social media.
Yeah, niggas be like, what? I'm like, nigga, bruh. Like, what you talking about? But so we know pre social media, and then we remember when it was a Vine. When it was all early,
yeah, the early,
before Instagram had stories,
Facebook,
videos,
MySpace, yeah.
All right. So that's 2011.
Is that nah?
Yeah,
you gotta be old. That's it,
nigga. 11. Yeah, nigga.
Nah, but when we graduated, I had MySpace.
Graduate what? Not high school. No. I'm talking about Instagram. We said Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Okay.
Like
yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could be true. Yeah, that could be true.
11, 12, something like that. But that's now essentially 14, 15 years. So what I'm getting at is a 14 or 15-year-old kid, that's all they know. So it just is.
Right.
Because now it's so many different type of accesses or tools. So when Aiden's 9, that's my son, when he gets that age, or 9 years, he'll be 18. When she's 14, 15, right? That's all they'll know. So not even necessarily hot. It's like, okay,
yeah, but
I use a microwave for this. Because when the microwave first came out, so niggas thought it was witchcraft.
So that's so I guess that is my point.
Yeah, it's like, just gonna be.
Will it like so? But like, will it matter?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You think so?
Yo, but now we're talking about currency and where we're going monetarily as far as the society, shit like that. I think they're going to find a way to gauge all of that because we're so engaged now. I think it would be disruptive as a whole. Like, we're not North Korea or China. We're getting rid of TikTok because we didn't find a way to manage it and monitor it. So that's why it's like, fuck it, throw it away. But for those countries that did, they don't have the problems that we have. So I think we're gonna find a way to use that as some what is it called? What was that Black Mirror shit? To monetize it, social leverage, because everybody is so when you're on the subway, how many motherfuckers is just like this?
Yeah,
except for the crazy nigga that's talking to himself, looking at you.
But I actually think that's kind of why I don't know if it's going to be as much of a thing. Because so let me tell you, right?
Unpack that.
Think about some shit that your parents liked. Whatever, name a hobby, whatever the hobby was. Just name some shit that your parents
hobby.
Some shit that your parents were into. The news, right?
Okay.
Back in 1980, everybody was watching the news. Or everybody's watching certain channels, right? Because that's all they had. When TV first came out, whatever, everyone was watching certain shit.
They got it Friday, TGIF.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
cool.
So that,
cool,
boom.
Right? Then we got older. Things expanded or whatever. But like, I hated the news growing up.
Okay.
I hated certain shit. Like the shit that my parents, like I did. And that's kind of where I'm going. I feel like because everybody in our generation and even slightly younger and even I would probably say your son's generation is probably like the last one I think social media is going to matter. But I think past that, because even now you almost feel people being over it. Like you almost feel like what is there left to learn, see, or do on social media?
Very overly stimulated by
but we know now though, right? Like what is new? Like anything on social media now, there's nothing like
excitement factor.
Where is the like? Remember when Instagram first came out? Oh shit, we do pictures now. Oh shit, I can. Then Twitter. Oh, now I can just tell my thoughts. Oh, that's crazy. Now, Vine. When Vine first came out, videos now. Oh shit. But now it's like, I don't want to see your fucking dog video. I don't like you internet comedians. I done seen 15 million of y'all. I don't want to like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, eventually because eventually, just like in any form of media, right? We went from the radio to TV to now we're on the internet. Like everything dies off. DVDs, CDs. Now we're at streaming. Like all these music, the records to CDs to Walkmans to CD players to fucking downloading shit to you know what I mean. Like all these mediums have changed over and over. So like, I just find it hard to believe.
So actually, because I actually do. I mean, that's a good point. I do agree with that. So when, boom, I think your question is geared to because we've seen before and after social media. I guess you're talking about just the general platform for what the usage is. But what I'm saying is, because I do agree with that, but I just see the connectivity. So I guess what I'm getting
exist?
at.
Yes. Sure. Yes. I agree.
But the shock value.
Exist?
Oh no, that's going down.
That's
going down. But it's also different too. Because now we watching niggas getting killed, kid.
I remember when I first got all these things and was using them, right? My parents ain't know nothing about that, none of that shit. Now my mom got a fucking Instagram. My mother-in-law, shout out to her. She got Instagram. She got TikTok.
For real?
Yeah. They all so it's like the fuck? Even now, older people like it don't even feel cool now. But like we're just so used to it that like it is what it is. But like it don't even feel like fresh. It don't feel exciting no more.
Nah, but that's for us, that feeling. But it won't that like I don't think so. To answer your question, I do agree with that. I don't think that feeling or it's nostalgia now to us, and it's like what the like.
But I think it's gonna be for these younger kids too, because you're right. They are going to grow up in it and with it.
Yes.
But in the state that it's in now. See, like for example, my sister, right? My little sister, she like TikTok was new for her, right? Twitter was still relatively like in this younger phase when she was growing. So like, there were still so many things that developed from when my little sister got onto social media till now, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what is going to be the new thing that attracts a kid 20 years from now to be on these platforms, to be on the level that we're on it now? Because I agree it's going to exist, but like, is it going to run people's lives like it does now?
It's not. No, that's why it'll never have the shock value. I'll put it like this. What the fuck is cable to my son who has a Fire Stick?
Right.
Exactly.
YouTube TV.
It's that.
Like, well, what the fuck is cable?
The nigga speaks it to his remote.
Alexa, turn on my favorite TV show.
I used to have to hit my TV and hope that Spice worked after 10:30.
Nigga, at 10:30.
Now I gotta put parental locks on.
I had to see that when the shit get fuzzy.
Yeah, when
you can kind of see a titty, and I'm like,
that's a titty. Now he watching shit on the cartoons got titties. The titties got titties. He's speaking on his phone. Let me see the titties. I'm like, yo, and we up there, guys, bro. Yo, King is a half a lip. It's 10:30 at night. I know I do my fucking school project and shit.
Knowing exactly when that time about to flip on that, yo. So like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's just gonna be that now. Eventually, What like so to answer your question, yo, because it's a mixed situation because it's an app. So the it's just gonna be. It's just going to be. I'm pretty sure the first nigga that asked for a bacon, egg, and cheese, he felt like that motherfucker. Now niggas is putting that shit on donuts. You feel me? It's like it's just is. Cause I look at my son now, because you know what it is? Yes, it's variety, king. Like you just said, that blew my mind. You was like, yo, when your sister, so when she got ushered into it, whatever, she was like, oh yeah, this is a thing, this is a thing. We watch all this shit get created. She get, oh yeah, this is how you work it, da. So it is that it's just going to be. And then I do think eventually movies and shit, because now we're watching short stories and shit, like they're going to put everything on the app. Because
well, we're there already.
Right?
We are already. Everything's
That's
on
why I just feel like
everything's on app.
What like
everything is literally everything.
Now they call it, and first off, like, and they're trying to make it, they're trying to Caitlin Clark this shit. Like, before it was shock value, now it's, what is it called? It's something else I seen.
The red pill shit?
You're not, but like a term or it's something. Basically, it's like before you watch a nigga get shot in his shit, they like it's something bait or
clickbait.
It's clickbait. That was a thing. No, but now it's different. It's not shocks. It's all this.
Oh, like the shit to let me to like make people get you followers and shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah, and they call it like, you know, because they call the term. They call it, it's a term for it now. Before it was shit, clickbait.
I think it's like follow harvesting or like something. Harvesting. I think I know what you're talking about.
But like, and now shit is just getting, like you said with the Trump shit. Like the subway, cool. I'm watching this nigga sit down, piss on himself, and he got 10 different people he talking to. That's all him.
Right.
Mayor Adams. The fuck is you been? You feel like it's that. They combining it. It is great.
And now with AI is really fucked. Because now they can make anything look real.
I don't know what's...
I can't even... And I noticed this on TikTok, and I want to touch one more thing on TikTok before we go. There is like... And there was actually a whole news article I read about it. So basically, what people are doing is, let's say they want to sell you like a wellness thing, like their own brand of, I don't know, protein powder. Let's just use that as an example. They'll create like a AI woman, right? Okay. And the hook will be, I've been working in the healthcare industry for 10 years and nobody wants to listen to these facts. And then it'll list off like these 5 facts, right? The woman's not real. It's AI. And the person who created the AI is just trying to sell you something. But you don't understand that. So now you're like,
I get what you said.
So now you're watching it, you're like, she's been in the wellness industry for 10 years, or 20 years, no one listened to her about this.
That shit look real though.
And it looks dead real. Yeah. But then I realized it was a fake after reading a news article, because they do that shit for like 7 different things. So, and it's the same woman. So it'd be like, wellness. And then it'd be like, I've been a gynecologist for 20 years. Here's what no one listens to me about.
Is this shit legal?
It's legal as shit.
Really?
It's legal as shit.
I never.
It's all just AI.
It's all very, but like.
But you don't know.
You're lying. Yeah, you're lying.
You don't know.
Lying. That's not a real person.
And that's where we are with social media now, though. You're free to lie as much as you want. And people call it free speech. Cool. Whatever.
Now you lying.
I mean, whatever. Free speech all you want. Like cool. Like, and that's where that's why I just don't know. And like the other thing about social media, and I'm really going through it because my daughter's so young, is all these parenting tips. These parenting content shits drive me up the fucking wall. Because it'd be like, 1 second you feeding your daughter a fucking bottle, and it's like, are you using this formula? Well, look what's in it. It has goo-goo-ba-doo-goo-boo. And now goo-goo-ba-doo-goo-boo is connected to your eye twitching, which is connected to stage 4 cancer. Nigga, what?
Yo, quick question for you. There's a new dad. Your daughter's 8 months.
Yep.
So, what can you do?
Nothing. Everything you do is gonna cause cancer and brain development. And she has to sit in a circle and just stand there. Yo, son, it drives me crazy because, like, obviously, and I was actually just talking to my wife about this.
That you can't put this fabric.
I would just talk to my wife about this because it was so the new thing I'm seeing, right, is like these people who are baby PT people, like a baby orthopedic therapist or some shit like that. And
the sex trafficking. Cut that shit out.
And they like so all right, this is actually a great example. So we brought our daughter to the pediatrician, and this is before she was crawling. And we were telling her like, oh, she's trying to crawl, whatever. And so she was like, great, whatever. And I asked her, I was like, hey, I had heard through like online that, if a baby doesn't crawl, that it'll basically mess up their development, right? And the pediatrician was like, sure. And she was like, what though? Because so she was like, look, I've never studied that. I don't know anything about that. Is it possible? I guess, but I can't. She was like, I can't speak to it. So that's what made me realize, like, oh, these niggas really just making shit up to me. So this is recent. So this is recently. So from that conversation, right, I always kept it with me that like it really doesn't matter if your baby's crawling or they just start walking. There is no real study that shows that there's a problem. There is none. So I was on TikTok. And there's this woman who's a baby orthopedic, whatever. And she was like, yeah, so she was like replying to a comment. And the comment basically said, oh, my pediatrician said that, the kid doesn't need to, that it's okay if a kid doesn't crawl, they go straight to walking. And the PT lady was like, yeah, this is the problem. Pediatricians are general doctors. They don't understand. The only way you can really know if you have to bring them to a orthopedic doctor so that they can really look at it because that's their specialty. And I'm like, oh, so you're telling me in order for me to know is I have to pay you money so that you can tell me. So you're just selling me. You're basically telling me something's wrong with my kid.
You're only crawling for very... First off, if you see... I've never seen it. If I see an adult crawl, that nigga is looking you in the eyes talking to you. What the fuck is going on? You gotta pay. It's a fee, right?
So yeah, of course, because you gotta. It's a doctor appointment, so they gotta go to the doctor. So I'm like, yo, this really, what really pissed me off though, right?
Fuck.
Is because again, I'm a new parent. My wife's a new parent, and like, she be on TikTok hearing shit, and she has questions, and now she's worried about this and that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, these people are just preying on new parents who don't know no better
100%.
and having us scared out of our fucking minds just to go pay you some money for you to tell us everything's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So it's like, yo, and then that's the new scam. I think all this shit is a scam now.
Yeah.
All these people are just scamming you into buying some shit that don't even fucking work. And it's like, yo, like, and they just prey on people who just worried about their kid. And it's like, yo, but I look at all this social to make America healthy again. And all you niggas are fucking scammers.
Oh, and niggas keep make America something. They don't fuck with Trump.
Yo, when was America healthy? When everybody's on coke?
Niggas
Come on, son.
actually,
when everybody was coked up doing fucking Molly every night.
Yo,
what are you talking about?
Make America high again. At least I want my racists to be racist. I want my scammers to be scam. I don't want to look at the fucking cause some of these joints. I'm looking at the AI shit. I'm like, yo, did I see this bitch on Spice back in the day? Yo. I don't even know if they fake or not. Yo.
Nothing, anything on like you can't. I don't know if anything online is actually true anymore.
I don't. So. You know what? Fuck it. You're right. Fuck TikTok. Get rid of this shit. I don't want the young princess to even have to worry about you because you niggas is weird now, bro. Some shit that I send my wife, like you said, is funny. I send her shit to fuck with because she's like, oh, did you see the. So I sometimes when it's like about parenting, I send her shit. To be like, yo, if you don't do this, that, and third, you're a bad mother. I said,
I
said, and then I'd be like, see? Are you lucky I didn't call the people? Because you fucking know. But like, it's so much of that. And yo, honestly, like, I don't know if free, you said it's free, it's like it's legal.
It's free speech, yeah, and that's a whole other thing that like, I don't think people understand what the term free speech actually means.
Free speech is what got Ukraine all that bread. Because think this, now niggas can be like certain shit that like professions or whatever the case may be 20 years ago. All right, time changed, right? But now niggas can be doctors without going to med school.
You are a news journalist just by staying in your crib and surfing the internet. You are now a news journalist.
You could have a master's degree without being a novice.
Like you can be and that's why I think all of you niggas are scammers. This is why I think 2025 is the year of the crash out. Cause you niggas are professional scammers.
I like that.
Because you know what? But listen to the scam, right? Listen to the scam. They go, legacy media, right? The news and everything, they lie, which is true. They say the government will lie to you, which is true.
Yes.
Their answer to both of those things to fix it is to only listen to me. That's where everything goes left. You see, that's how they get you. Has legacy media lied to me? Of course they have. Have the government lied to me? Of course they have. But now you're the only nigga who's not gonna lie to me? What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why are you not gonna lie to me? You need me to watch your content so you make money.
Now I'm 18.
What are you talking about? That's how you're making money, is by me watching your content. And the only way you can get me to watch your content is me saying, hey, don't watch anything else but me.
Because they're the liars.
Because they lied to you. Remember, I didn't lie to you yet. They did.
But here's another thing too. America, y'all don't care. So actually, our followers, because we try to put y'all niggas on some free game. Soon, it's not going to be. We going to go from free to cheap game. Then it's going to be affordable game. Then it's going to be
elite nigga game.
Elite nigga game. And you know what comes with that? A subscription with a gold pass.
Hey, when that $10.99 drop, don't get mad.
Don't get mad. We started doing our podcast in a motherfucking Bugatti with tuxedos. We tried to give you free game because niggas, King, I don't think they care anymore. Like, who was the nigga, Deliver King? Whatever. He openly was like, I was juicing. Yeah, fuck all that other shit. But then he like, and he still got his shit. Now, I don't care. But my thing is like, niggas be like, I got caught.
You want to know how fucked up everything is, bro? Let me tell you how fucked up everything is. Okay? Homie who snitched on Thug. That Woody. D Woody. His name Woody.
Why so Woody?
Yeah. The dude who openly admitted in court.
We watched it.
We all saw it with our own 2 eyes. He openly admitted in court he was a snitch. Left that courtroom and was the hottest nigga on the internet for a good month. This is where we are.
Month, all summer.
This is where we are. Shit that we grew up on, and it was we were told that type of behavior is a no-no. You never do this. You don't live this way, etc. Those are the same people who are now the hottest thing on the internet. This is where we are. This is why I don't know social media can last. How can it? The whole point of social media in the beginning was to be authentic, was to give true information.
Now I'm scared.
It's cooked.
I'm scared. We're fucked.
Social media is cooked.
Son, I didn't even.
Everything is cooked. In order to get popping on social, you have to do the most absurd, stupidest thing ever.
The nigga, fuck that. He freak. He said, I can't go to jail for, and I get it. That's the law system. That ain't his fault.
More power to him.
I'm glad the nigga out.
More power to him.
Shit.
I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at everyone's behavior. Because all you niggas lied to me. You lied to me for 20 years. 30 years.
Because it don't matter. It don't matter. And it's still $10. King, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Before we go. No, I'm done. Before we go, I'm done. I can't do no more of this. Before we go, I'm fucking done. I'm over it. Before we go, okay, we are a couple weeks away from the Super Bowl. Okay.
Oh,
we already had a couple games played last night.
Let's go.
So we are going to do our predictions. We'll do our predictions. Who will be in the Super Bowl game? And actually, I'll do you one better.
Okay.
Let's do a bet. Okay. Loser of said bet.
Okay.
Has to do 2 back-to-back shots live on pod.
That's a good time.
Okay. 2 back-to-back shots live on the podcast.
Of what? It gotta be some.
It has to be whoever gets the most correct going to the Super Bowl. So whoever's the closest.
Okay.
So in other words, right? So let's say we both pick two teams that don't make it to the Super Bowl. But let's say my team made it to the AFC Championship and my other team made it to the AFC or an NFC Championship.
Okay.
And yours only made it to AFC. The other one just got cooked. Then you lose. So whoever's the closest, whoever gets the furthest to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go first. I'm gonna go the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. Good
versus the Green Bay Packers.
The fuck?
The Baltimore Ravens versus the Green Bay Packers.
The fuck? Really?
Let's get some fucking claps. Let's get some fucking claps going now.
I have them as a sleeper team, but like not too because they play today, right?
They do play today.
I got them winning, but then I got them losing.
This could be a fucking terrible pick.
Yeah, you a wild.
This could be fucking terrible.
Wow.
I pitched my wagon to one team I know is gonna make it to next week.
Wait, they play the Lions.
Who?
The Packers.
They play the Eagles today.
Lions said they play who?
They play the Eagles today.
Eagles. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. I got the winner. I got the Eagles doing Eagle shit for some reason. I don't have the niggas winning, but okay. So I'm gonna do NFC first.
Okay.
I got the Lions.
Good pick.
I just like what they doing.
Good pick.
And then I want to say Ravens, but Mahomes got motherfucking Mike Donaghy. He's somebody running numbers. They running old school numbers like Sopranos numbers because the shit in the style in which they win and shit. It's just like wow, it's blatant. So I do have
Lions versus Chiefs.
Yo, I got Lions. I just don't. Niggas are in an uproar because Beyonce singing country music in the NFL. You about to let this nigga who running around like he with the braids and shit, oh man, they know better than that. So that viewership, all right, so if it made sense, AFC you said who? Ravens, right? So Ravens and then NFC, who's the other? You said the fucking
Ravens Packers.
I didn't see that. But the other team would be Jalen Hurts that I would have, but I do got the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
In the words of a high school basketball coach.
Okay.
That's just too many niggas. I'm going to leave it.
Who the fuck was the coach?
It was one of them old white niggas. Niggas got on the court. You go ahead. Like, if they have, like, because it would make sense. Let's just say if the Eagles got it. Jalen Hurts. And then, it's just too many niggas. It's I do think if Mahomes gets this is the first three-peat, if he would get it.
Yeah. Yep.
What does that do for Brady? What is that like?
Brady beat him. What do you mean? Brady beat him.
Still?
Brady beat him. Doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. Brady has more rings than Brady beat him head to head. What are we talking about?
What?
Brady beat him Brady beat him at fucking 50. What do y'all want?
See, that's the thing.
I'm not saying shit. It wasn't even Brady.
Don't even matter, right?
Versus the young nigga. Brady was 50. It's like his last fucking year in the league.
Yeah,
fuck
niggas
out
like
here.
44. Yeah,
Niggas fucking what? Niggas like 45, 46.
I could take that.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Niggas clipped. I don't want to hear nothing about Mahomes' GOAT argument. It's clipped. They played against each other. Beat him twice. Don't want to hear it.
Damn.
Don't want to hear it. Next.
Shit.
But he up there. He too. He could be the Bron. He could be Bron. That's cool.
Hot take. I think Lamar Jackson has the potential to be the greatest quarterback ever.
Nah, he gonna end up being like Barry Sanders for quarterbacks.
You don't think he'll get one? I agree with you. You said if it's not this year,
maybe
because football's so hard to
it's so hard.
So hard.
I hope he does. I don't know. I generally don't know. This is his best chance. That's why I'm going with them to the Super Bowl. This is his best chance. I don't know if he'll get a better chance. This team is built to win a championship. Yeah. He has the run game that he's never had before. He has decent receivers, and he's playing the best. He's playing quarterback the best he's ever played quarterback. If he can't do it now, I don't know.
Yeah, you right. I mean, and he dresses like shit. Nigga dressing like Jim Jones or the Diplomats. It's too many niggas. It's too many niggas.
No, it's time to fucking go, man. We're gonna go out the way we came in. 2025 is the year to crash out. Let's get shit popping.
I can't do no more than this. Let's go, man.